that we get to do this. All right, so let's go ahead I noticed too today, it's the autumn sun, like the sun is different today. I don't know, maybe it's the trees, maybe it's the time. I didn't even check the calendar to see when our next time changes that California voted out, but apparently we're still doing so. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take it to either the front edge or the center of our chair and sitting it up nice and tall, our feet planted firmly into the floor, maybe gripping those toes. Let's start with our feet just a little bit, rocking that front and back, grip your toes, ground yourself, grounding our feet into either the carpet or the mat or the floor, whatever you've got beneath you, and recognizing that you are being held up, that you are stable. Yes. Pressing those feet into the floor. As you press that in, you got your nice strong leg bones, strong shins, femurs, and then that is allowing you to sit up nice and tall with your torso, lengthening up through your spine, lengthening through the top of your head. And let's go ahead and roll our shoulders back. So let's begin to roll those shoulders. And then go ahead and roll that forward. And then relax the shoulders down. Let's take our right shoulder and shrug that right shoulder up towards the ear. And then release that down. Roll that right shoulder out. And then relax that. Let's do the same thing on the left side. So let's take our left shoulder, shrug that up. And then go ahead and roll that left shoulder out. Ooh. Good. Roll the right shoulder, roll the left shoulder. So we're rolling that back. And roll that back, roll the right shoulder back again, and roll the left shoulder back again. Now let's go ahead and roll that right shoulder forward, and then left shoulder forward, right shoulder forward, and left shoulder forward. And let's take our arms, shake those arms out, and do a little bit of an arm circle here, just a little bit of an arm circle, roll that shoulder, and roll that shoulder, and then same thing other side. So we're rolling that forward. And roll that. Good. And then let's roll the right arm. Shoulder back, arm, shoulder. And then left back. Good. And then shake that out. Roll both the shoulders back, roll both the shoulders forward. Let's still sit up nice and tall, drop our chin down towards our chest, and relax, shoulders away from ears. So lengthening through the back of the neck as that chin is going towards the chest, still sitting it up nice and tall. So it's baby engaging, like a tiny engaging of the core, not tiny, but you are engaging the core just by sitting up without the support of the back of the chair, sitting it up tall. Let's lift that head up nice and tall, and then take our eyes to the ceiling. Drop that chin to the chest and eyes to the sky. And chin to chest and eyes to sky. And chin to chest and eyes to sky. Bring that head neutral. Let's look to the right. Think about chin going over towards that right shoulder. And then looking to the left, same thing, chin going over towards that left shoulder. And then to the right. And to the left. Head back to neutral, drop that right ear towards the right shoulder. Maybe release that left arm so that you can release any tension there in that neck. And then bring that head back to center. Drop the left ear towards left shoulder and maybe releasing that right arm. And bring that head back to center. Drop that chin to chest. right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, and then left ear to left shoulder, and turning that into neck half circles right here. So taking this from side to side. Still trying to sit up nice and tall. It's easy when we're focusing on doing something else, not to keep our spine tall, but think about lifting that. Think about pulling your abdominals in. That will help too. Pulling that belly in flat. Good, drop that chin to chest. Lift that head up to center, roll shoulders back, roll them forward, shake those arms out. Let's add in a sun breath. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up. And exhale that out. And again, inhale and sweep it up. With those arms up, go ahead and exhale, drop our right arm and keep our left arm lifted. Looking to the left, so kind of, you're able to look at your bicep. And then bring that head back to center and look to the right. Head back to center, drop right ear to right shoulder. Oh, yeah. Good, bring that head back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And let's switch sides. So drop that left arm down. And then go ahead and look at that bicep of that right arm. Head back to center. Look to the left. Oh, man. And bring that to center and drop that ear. And bring that to center. Good. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And exhale and press this down. Good. Let's take that left arm across to that right thigh. Right hand either to the right side of the chair or to the center back of the chair. And let's do tiny twist here. Just because it's our first little twist, first little rotation, first final twist, doesn't have to be very big yet. And as we are twisted, let's inhale here. And then exhale it out. Good, bring this to center and switch sides. So take that across and hand is either going to go to the left side of the chair or to the center back of the chair. And again, a little twist here. And add in that breath. Inhale deep. And exhale that out. Bring that back to center. Very nice. Roll shoulders and roll forward. Good. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And exhale that out. Very good. Let's take both of our legs and take them to the right side of the chair. So sitting this up tall. Lengthen up through our arms and let's take our palms to the back of the chair. So we've got our chair or our hands on the back of our chair, using the back of the chair to help twist that low back, that mid back, upper back, using that for leverage. You can twist as deeply into this as you want, making sure that our feet stay flat into the floor. And twisting through that. Let's do 2 breaths here. Inhale it deep. And exhale that out. And again, inhaling it deep. And exhaling it out. Good, let's bring this back to center. Reach up through our arms and then we can release those arms down. And take our legs back to center and then let's take our legs to the left side of the chair. That over to the left. Let's reach up through our arms, reach up through that. Take our palms to the back of the chair and use that. And twist as deeply as you would like to in this side as well. Flattening those feet. I don't know why it's making me yawn today to do these twists. It's really funny. I need some more expansion in my lungs. Let's inhale deeply here. Inhale it. And exhale that out. And inhale it deep. And exhale that out. Good, let's reach up through our arms. And then release that. Take ourselves back to center. Good. Let's go ahead and do a seated cat and cow, but let's take our hands and we're going to take our hands, our fingers towards, so that they're towards the inside of our thighs, sitting this up tall. We're going to go ahead and round our spine. So take our chin to chest, rounding that out. And then we're going to open that chest and just keeping those hands gently on our thighs. So we're going to round that here and then open this up. So let's inhale. And then exhale. And inhale round. And exhale open. And inhale round. And exhale open. Bring our back nice and flat. Inhale and sweep our arms up. As we exhale, let's either clasp our hands behind us or reach for the back of the chair. So kind of same thing here. And we're going to get that arching and rounding of the back. So we've got our hands either clasped behind us or we're holding onto the back of the chair. Let's go ahead and open up that chest. So we've got that arch or that, yeah, the arch, the cow part. And then let's go ahead and round this into a cat. Just as much as we can while keeping those hands clasped or keeping a hold of the back of the chair. Let's open this up, inhale, and round it, exhale, and open it, inhale, and round it, exhale. And bring that back to neutral. Bend at our elbows, take our hands over to right waist, squeeze that elbow back. And then go ahead and switch sides. Elbow back. And then release that and shake that out. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And exhale it. And one more time. Inhale and sweep that up. And exhale that out. Good. Go ahead and grab your blocks if you're going to use blocks for a seated sun salutation, getting those ready, placing them where you want them, sitting it up nice and tall. We're kind of at the front edge of our chair. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. And then let's exhale, dive it down and over. Letting the chest rest on the thighs. Or if you want to use a pillow here or a blanket, feel free to place that on your thighs as well. So we've got our hands right there on the blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through our spine. So nice long arms, nice long spine. Tailbone is pointed down towards the chair. Crown of the head, let's say towards this. And then release this. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and arms. Exhale and release. And again, inhale, lengthen through the spine and arms. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Let's hold this here. As we are lengthening here, lengthening through spine, through arms, go ahead and exhale that. Let's press our right hand into our block and let's go ahead and do a spinal twist up using the mobility of the arm, wherever that is for you, whatever that looks like for you. But breathing while we're in this twist. Oh yeah, feel that breath. Allow that breath to just expand through the front and back rib cage. Go ahead and release this back into that nice forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hold this here. We're going to do that right hand back on the block again. So press our right hand into that block and let's lift that left arm up again and breathe this here. Nice deep breath. And then release this into our forward fold. Relax that head and neck. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Good. Hold this here. You can exhale it here while we're holding. This time, let's take it to the other side. So let's press our left hand into block, twisting open with the right. And breathe on this side. Yeah. Feel that rib cage expand. Maybe you're feeling it in the low back. Maybe you're completely feeling it in your shoulder or your arm. Breathe. Continue to breathe. That will help open and all that tightness. And then let's release that. Relax that head and neck. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hold this here again. You can exhale while we're holding. Go ahead and press our left hand back into that block and twist open again with the right. And breathe. Deep breaths here. And then go ahead and release that, relax. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit this up tall. So we've got our hands to our heart. Sitting it up a little taller. Maybe you need to roll your shoulders back a little bit to open that up. Let's inhale it here. As we exhale, let's hinge at our hips and do our spinal twist to the left. So our right elbow, right tricep is going to try and get over to that left thigh. Seated spinal twist here. So it's an even deeper twist than before and maybe lower. And it's also involving that shoulder, the scapula, like that. Breathing in here. Pressing those bones together. There's some energy going on as you're doing that hand press. Bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit this up tall. Maybe take those shoulders back. Inhale it here. Let's exhale and hinge and twist to the right this time. So that left elbow is going to try and get over to that right thigh. And breathe. Breathing deeply here. Pressing palms together. And bring that back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Go ahead and release that. Relax those arms. Roll those shoulders back and roll that forward. Let's go ahead and get into our staff pose. So we can move those blocks away now. You can scoot back a little bit on your chair. I want to challenge you to stay away from the back of the chair just yet. Let's try and do that staff pose with the strength of our core, strength of our legs, strength of our arms. Let's go ahead and flex through our feet, reach up through our arms, and find that full staff pose here. 3 breaths. Inhale it deep and exhale it out. And again, inhale it deep and exhale it out. And one more time. Inhale it deep and exhale it out. You can release your arms, either grabbing the bottom of the chair or hands to your thighs, whatever feels best for you. We've got our legs up still. Let's do a hamstring curl and a leg extension here. Let's do this for 8. Keep our feet super duper flexed. So let's bring this in and extend. There's 7. Bring this in and extend. There's 6. Bring this in, still sitting it up tall and extend. There's 5. Curling it in and extend. Here's 4. Curl it in and extend. There's 3. Curl it in and extend. There's 2. Curl it in and extend. Give me one more. Curl this in and extend. Very nice. Release our left legs. Go ahead and release that. That right leg is still up, and rotate that ankle. So still finding some burning maybe in that right because you're holding that up still, and then take it the other way. Rotate that the other way. Good. Point that toe and flex that foot, and point that toe and flex that foot. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and we can reach behind that leg and pull that in, and you can sit up against the back of the chair now. So give that right leg a nice big hug, pulling that in, maybe releasing that hip flexor a little bit. We'll feel that. And then let's wrap that left arm around that right leg and twist it to the right. And breathe it here. Bring this back to center, and then let's go ahead and twist towards the inside. And I like to use my right elbow and my right tricep and shoulder kind of to press a little bit against the inside of my right knee and thigh to kind of open my hip flexor a little bit even more. You don't have to do that, but it's just an extra little thing you can do here. And then go ahead and bring that back to center. Good. Let's take our right ankle, place it on our left thigh, and here we go with that hip flexor. Sit that up tall and finding our hinge forward. So your hinge forward might be super tiny. I know some of you might be able to be all the way down on your thigh, and that is a blessing for you. Good job. Go ahead and take our ankle to our thigh, sit that up, shoulders down and back. Oh, just finding that place before those shoulders start to round. So you're keeping that spine nice and lengthened. And then let's go ahead and sit up against the back of the chair. So let's sit it up tall, and we're going to add in a breath and that hinge forward. So let's inhale it deeply here. And as we exhale, hinge that forward, and maybe getting deeper into that hinge without letting those shoulders round too much. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge that forward. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge forward. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And one more time, inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. Wonderful. Good. Sit it up tall again. And let's just do a little bit of a twist to the right. Maybe twisting that head too. Good. And bring it back to center. And now let's go into half shoelace. So let's take that right heel to the left corner of the chair. So shoelace that, or half shoelace that. And let's wrap our left arm around our right leg and twist. And now we get that even deeper stretch into the glute med and glute max. And into that hamstring. That outer hip. And you can feel this in your spine and your back on the left side. Put that nice twist here, and then let's go ahead and twist it towards the inside. Good, and then release that, and you can release that leg, shake that out. Find our staff pose. Let's do our staff challenge. So find our staff pose again. So you might need to scoot yourself away from the back of the chair if you're going to challenge yourself with a staff pose without the back of the chair. Let's flex through both of our feet. Let's lengthen up through our arms and find 3 breaths here. Inhale deep and exhale it out. And again, inhale deep and exhale out. And again, inhale deep and exhale out. Good, release that down. Very nice. And hands wherever you want them to be. And let's go ahead and do curls. So curls and extensions for 8. So let's bring this in and extend. There's 1. Take that in and extend. There's 2. Curling it in, keeping our feet super flexed and extend. 3. Bring that in and there's 4. Curling that in and extend. There's 5. And curl and extend. There's 6. Curl and extend, keeping that spine up nice and tall. There's 7. Curl, extend. There's 8. Good. Keep this here. Release our right leg. Oh yeah. Okay. And now rotate that left ankle. And rotate it the other way. Good. Point that toe and flex that foot. And point that toe and flex that foot. Point that toe and flex that foot. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and bring that leg in. Oh, that feels good. Hug that leg in, and you can sit up against the back of the chair now. Let's wrap that right arm around and twist it to the left. And I'm going to twist that towards the inside. And same thing, I'm doing the same thing on this side that I did on the other side, where I kind of use my elbow, shoulder to give a little bit of a press against that inner thigh, inner knee, just to open up that hip a little bit more. And then bring this to center. And then let's do that flexor, figure 4, piriformis. Stretch right here. Sit this up tall. And take it forward. Oh. Without the shoulders rounding. I don't even know if I moved forward on this one, on this side. But breathing. Good. And then let's go ahead and sit it up tall against the back of the chair. We'll add in that breath, and that will be helpful. So let's inhale deep. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale that up tall. And exhale, hinge. Good. Bring that up tall. Go ahead and twist it to the left. And then bring that back to center. And let's go into that half shoelace on this side. So let's take that left heel to the right corner of the chair. Right. Yeah, seat corner. And then let's go ahead and wrap that arm around. Oh, and get that really good stretch right there. So good. And breathe, twist. And bring that back to center. Maybe twist it towards the other side. Good, and release that, and you can go ahead and release. Nice. Very nice. Let's take it over to the left side of the chair. Let's give our right leg that left side of the chair, and let's go into our supported crescent, and then we'll do our side stretches. So we've got ourselves our leg in front, nice 90-degree. We've got that other leg behind us. We've got our left leg behind us. Heel is lifted. So we're in a nice supported crescent. That chair is fully supporting us. Let's lengthen up through our arms. Really maybe press, I gotta scoot forward. There we go. And maybe press through that back heel so that you can get that really good calf stretch in here as well. So a lot of things stretching here. A lot of the front of the left thigh, that hip flexor, of course, quadricep, the hamstring, that calf, all stretching here. And then the strengthening on the right side, because even though you're supported, you're still having to hold that 90-degree, and you're still having to use your glutes and quads to keep that stable. So let's go ahead and drop our right hand and reach over. Really good. And then let's kind of windmill a little bit, or take our hands to our hips and twist to the left. And then bring this to center. Good. Let's take that right leg, right, and give that leg the chair. Let's take our left leg off to the side. And that left foot is neutral, or ankle is neutral, unless your hip cramps up. So toe can be out, toe can be to the front, but trying to keep that ankle nice and neutral. Let's lengthen up through our arms and get a nice tall torso here. Good supported stretch, especially for the inner thigh. Let's drop that right hand again and reach over that left arm. So that nice long line from our fingers down to our toes, or the blade of the foot if you want. Let's windmill that arm, left arm to the left thigh, and reach that right arm over. That's a good thing too. As we're reaching over, instead of thinking about rolling forward, think about opening that rib cage towards the sky. So rolling that open instead of holding that forward. And then let's release that, and we'll go into our supported pigeon. So let's turn this so our hips are squared towards the seat of the chair. That back heel is lifted. So we've got our crescent leg going on again, back crescent leg. Toes are pressed into the floor. And let's lengthen up through those arms. If you want to get a slight back bend here, you can. But we are reaching up through this. And then we're going to forward fold. So your modifications for forward fold, you're either on your hands, on your elbows, or all the way forward. You can use a block here for support, or you can dangle if that feels okay for you. But remembering that back leg, keep our back leg active. So keep those toes really pressed into the floor. Don't let that back leg fall asleep. As we are fully stretching that front thigh, hip flexor, glute, hamstring, everything on that front leg, on that right leg. Good. Let's go ahead and bring this back up, reach back up through this, and then release this down. Very nice. Let's take that leg off to the side. So we'll take our right leg off to the side and find our warrior legs. So find our warrior 2, proud warrior legs, supported proud warrior legs. Supported by that chair, arms are out, nice strong leg, front knee again, nice 90-degree. There we go. Relax that face. Very strong, proud warrior.
Similar songs on Amazon Music.
No. Alexa, stop. Drop that back arm, take our palm up, peaceful warrior. Ooh, I wonder if me saying that, did that like, I don't know if you girls have her, ALEXA, if it triggered her at your house. She'll stop what? Go ahead and take our arm to our thigh, take the other arm over. Oh, side angle pose. And breathe. And then let's bring these back up. Proud warrior. Relax your face. And then release that. Good job. Let's take it to the other side. So let's go ahead and take our left leg to the right side of the chair. Take our right leg behind us. That's good. Let's go ahead on that side. So taking that back leg behind us, heel is lifted. We've got our nice supported crescent. I really like this one a lot. Lengthen up through this because it really stretches through that front part of the hip and thigh that we need so much, especially if there's a lot of sitting going on or driving. Back heel lifted. Let's drop our left arm down and reach that arm over, right arm over. Good. And then let's go ahead and windmill that just into a little bit of a twist. And then a torso twist here. And then bring that back to center. Good. Let's give this left leg the chair and take our right leg off to the side. And that ankle is neutral. Toe is either to the front or off to the side. And let's reach up through this, reach up through the center, right here. Good. Let's go ahead and take our left arm back down and then reach this over. So nice long line from our fingers down to our toes, heel, blade of the foot. And then let's go and wheel this and reach this over. Good stretch. And breathe. And release that. Very nice. Let's find our pigeon, supported pigeon. Toe is pressed into the floor, back heel is lifted. Reach up through those arms, lengthen up through here, get that slight back bend if you want, if that's available to you. Oh, getting that really good stretch. And then let's forward fold it. So you can be on your hands, on your elbows, or folding forward as much as you want. Use that block for support. Relax. Neck. Oh, and breathe. Keeping that back leg active. So toes are pressed into the floor, toes are active. Keeping that leg active. And breathe. Lift back up through this. So reach back up, lift back up. And then release that. And let's take our leg off to the side. So let's find our warrior two legs, our proud warrior legs on our other side. So front knee's bent, nice 90-degree there. Leg is straight. Ankle is neutral. Let's lengthen through our arms, relax that face, find the strong, proud warrior here. Very good. Let's drop our back arm, take our palm up, and peaceful warrior. Reach through this and breathe. And then let's go and take this into side angle. Side angle pose. Strong pose here. And then breathe. And back up into that proud warrior. And then release that. Let's go ahead and do that inner thigh opener. So let's take our blocks right there. Press our right hand into our block and let's twist open. Oh, yeah. That's good right there. Very nice. And then release this. Let's take it to the other side. Press our left hand and twist open right. And release that. Good. Let's bring our legs together. Bring our blocks where you want them. We're gonna take our glutes up off of the chair. We're gonna go into our standing forward fold. So let's go ahead and inhale, sweep our arms up. Let's dive this down and over. Take our hands to our blocks, press our feet into the floor, and let's lift our glutes up off of the chair and find our first standing forward fold. And place those blocks where they're comfortable for you. Relaxing that head and neck, letting those hamstrings, those calves, backs of the legs just stretch right here. Let's inhale, lengthen through our spine, get a nice tabletop. And exhale, release. Take a seat back on your chair, so you don't want to wander too far away from that chair, and sit it up tall. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Nice forward fold. Hands to those blocks, feet on the floor. Let's lift our glutes up off of that chair. Standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, nice tabletop. Exhale, release. Take a seat on the chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Let's take our glutes up off of that chair, standing forward fold. Let those legs just unfurl right there. Stretch through that. Inhale, lengthen through our spine. Exhale and release. Staying in our standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine again. Exhale and release. Very slowly, we're going to bring our heads up. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up nice and slow. Reach this up, nice mountain. And then exhale, dive it down and over. Still got our feet planted in that fold, in our forward fold. Inhale, flatten through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus arms back. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus back. Inhale, lift our arms up. And then let's release our arms to our sides. Very good. Let's take ourselves down onto the floor into our modified shoulder stand. We'll do a little bit of leg stretch and then into our final relaxation. So grab whatever you need as we take ourselves down to the floor. You'll need a block once we get down there, and then whatever you use for relaxation. So take ourselves onto the floor. Scoot yourself close to your chair. Take those legs up onto the chair. And we've got our glutes super close to that chair. Very good. Got our legs lifted up onto that chair. Grab your block Let's take our block or your stiff pillows, whatever you use, rolled up blankets, whatever you use underneath your sacrum for that support, for our supported shoulder stand. And we've got our palms open facing towards the sky. So let's go ahead and one leg at a time. Lift our legs up. So we've got our nice, wonderful supported shoulder stand here. And you can do whatever you want with those feet. You can point and flex. You can roll ankles, rotate, or you can just find some stillness here. But breathing in this inversion. So enjoying those legs being above the heart. Also feels good. At least it does for me. It feels good. I want to move back to have that block underneath the sacrum. And go ahead and release one leg, release the other leg. Relax this here for a moment. Let's go ahead and rotate our palms down now. They were open, our shoulders were open. So rotating that the other way. And then we'll go ahead and lift our legs again. So let's lift that back up into that nice inversion. You can even work towards a plow if you want. So allowing those legs to drop down towards your head. Or you can just sit straight up. Imagining that they're up against a wall. I kind of like the plow. I like to have them. I like gravity to kind of pull them down towards my head. So they get an even better stretch in the backs of the legs. Cool. And let's go ahead and release one leg and release the other leg. Very nice. Take that block out from underneath you. So you can move that block away. Still with our legs up on the chair, let's take our right ankle and place it onto our left thigh and get that piriformis stretch again. So wonderful hip flexor, inner thigh, outer thigh. We've got that right ankle on that left thigh. Let's go ahead and take our right hand and gently press. I'm feeling that. Gently press that inner thigh. Inside of the knee, the inner thigh away. Just even your own like strength of pressing that away is enough. That's good. It's a good stretch and breathe. Trying not to much. And then go ahead and release that right side. Let's take our left ankle to our right thigh and press our left inner thigh, hip, or yeah, inner thigh and inner knee away with that left arm. Breathe. Not forgetting to breathe. It's really easy on these difficult stretches just to hold your breath. Breathe. Because that breath movement, that inhalation, that exhalation, that oxygen moving through the body helps to manipulate and move your joints and your muscles. Helps with that stretch so much. And then release that. Very good. And you can take those legs and move them or move that chair away. And let's go ahead and take ourselves back. Let's do that piriformis one more time. This time without the chair. We're going to take our right ankle back to our left thigh, but this time We're gonna reach behind that left thigh and pull that left thigh towards you. So now you get a different stretch. We were pushing against the inner thigh. Now we're pulling that left leg towards us so that we get more of that outer hip, outer thigh. Oh, I think I just need to be in this position for like 2 hours. And then maybe I'd find some flexibility. Breathe. And slowly, let's release that. Good. Release that leg. Take our left ankle to our right thigh. Let's reach behind our right thigh. Same thing on this side. Pull that leg towards you. If it's available to, allow your neck to go down towards the floor. And then gently release that. Very nice. Let's lengthen through our legs, reach through our arms. You can put that eye pillow over your eyes if you use an eye pillow or regular pillow or blanket. Whatever your need for your final relaxation. Let's lengthen. Let's add 2 inches to our height. Bring another yawn in. I think that was a record 4 yawns today. I don't know. I'm not tired. Maybe my lungs just gave lots of air today. Really reach through this. Reach through those arms. Lengthen through those legs. Let's inhale deeply here. And as we exhale, let's sink and settle. Those feet naturally fall open. Begin to relax your face, release your jaw. You haven't started slowing things down. Begin to quiet, slow with the breath. Allow yourself these next few moments of quiet. Slow everything and just to kind of cement everything that you did. All that hard work of the stretching. That's slow breath. Relaxing. So bend our knees and tuck our tailbone under so that that low back can maybe press into the floor. And drop both of your knees over to your most comfortable side, taking yourself onto your side into the fetal position, just a very natural, safe position, and a few breaths here. Let's slowly begin to press ourselves up, bringing ourselves up into a seated pose. That feels supportive, strong for you. Sitting that up tall, lengthen up through that spine, well, through the top of the head. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our palms together. As we exhale, eyes following our fingers, take our chin down to chest. Lift that head center. Take our fingers to our forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Taking our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. And taking our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and the sound and peacefulness. Inhaling it very deeply. And big cleansing exhale. And one more time. Inhale that deeply. And big cleansing exhale. And have a blessed rest of your day, and we will see you